Hello, yeah. Hello everyone! Surprise! It's another Kaguya-Sama reaction. This time, Season 3, Episode 10. Yes, it's been a long time. I thought it was a long time from my previous reaction, which I still haven't uploaded, and have almost finished editing. That was back in October. This is now February. And yeah, what a really bad place to leave off on. I'm very glad to be able to watch again. So, speaking of last episode, where did I leave off for 4 months? That was the start of the Culture Festival, and I think we got to see some focuses on Ishigami. In fact, I think those were the titles of the mini titles within the episode. Ishigami's Culture Festival, Shinomiya's Culture Festival, or maybe it was the other way around now that I think about it. But yeah, fun stuff, maid cafe, or cosplay cafe, sorry. We got to see the Ramen Kings again. A whole bunch of emotions are just sort of, boiling up as everyone's feeling the magic and the urge of the time. We also got to see what a change there has been in Shirogane from the first time that he joined this school. How he could have gone off on a completely different path but happened to be picked up by the previous school president, and which I think probably shaped him largely in the way that he's acted going forward. Gave him confidence, got him to look at the school with different eyes, got him to see people differently, and in turn I suspect led to him helping these other folks in the student council. The other important part was, of course, Ishigami. Well, not really a confession, but he did screw up the courage to ask Tsubame out, or to go with him to attend the horror house at the Culture Festival. So that's a big step. I mean, it's a scary thing just to even ask such a small thing. There's still more to go, but that's like one hurdle overcome. That's something he managed to ask, get a positive response on. And hopefully it just won't feel so scary to, talk and ask and feel in the future. But we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, the other two, Shinomiya, Shirogane, still have their own things to work out. So both of them have pretty much resolved that, one way or the other, they are going to ask the other person out. They just haven't managed to figure out how yet. So we've got that to look forward to. Anyway, I am glad to be back, ready to get back on this ride and see where it takes me. Okay, just a quick reminder as usual that this is a timer-based reaction, which means you'll need to get your own copy of the show to sync up and watch along with me. To help you do that, I'll just be showing small amounts of the video and maybe just include a tiny bit of the sound every now and then just to help you keep in sync. Okay, so I'm just starting on this frame, the very start of the video as far as I can tell. And I'll just be giving a quick countdown. I'll be pressing play in 3, 2, 1, now. So many things going on. This is such a well-animated show. Like, it's not a crazy action show or anything like that. And yet they always just go absolutely nuts. Whether it's just detail or work with transitions or camera work and all that sort of stuff. Just such a pleasant show to watch. A thought that I don't really want to think too much about is I wonder how long the show's gonna go. Because I've got no idea how long the manga goes. Thoughts for later. That's right, they were just entering the horror house as we finished the last episode. Oof. 3D sound horror house. That's a pretty interesting idea. Turn off into a cafe. Hmm. That's a really good idea. Yes. She's lucky that she's got friends that look out for her. Who were? I know. Her weakness. Oh my god, they're so cruel.
リテイクで
It's actually a really good idea, managing to avoid having to build so many like physical props and stuff. Uh-oh. Yeah, things are going too well. Uh-oh. Of course. Oh no. They screwed it up for them. The sister. Oh wow. Oh, was that always bragging about him? Just all insults. So was that literally just that time that the Shirogane went to their takoyaki stall? Can't prep a fish for cooking? Is that something that's happened off off screen at some point? Oh, she's vice president of the... Chotto. Just a little. How even do you? Excuse me? Oh, something he's... Jesus. Awesome. Oh dear. She's gone. It's cool. I assume it would have taken him a while to learn those things as well, but... Rip. Oh man, she's put herself in Shinomiya's sights. Damn it. Oh no. It's too much truth. Ah. Pity it's for the same target. Curse. Descent into gore averted. Gee whiz. There is there is something about that family.
Ishigami-kunの方はうまくやっているかしら?
His thoughts go in such interesting places. Mm.
これもらってくれますか？
Yep, it's going through
これ欲しがってたみたいだし
everyone's heads.
僕の気持ちです。
Oh, Ishigami. Oh no. Well, that wasn't a rejection. It seemed like she was just flustered.
だが仮に失敗した場合
Oh, I hope not. It took a lot of courage for him to do that. Mm-mm. True. Yeah, the situation would feel a little bit weird. Ah, she's terrible. Deducting points. Wow. Just got a whole list pre-prepared. She brought it all on herself. All of the things she doesn't like. It's like, yes, 100%. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a nice thought from her. A nice sentiment. The industrial waste level. Hmm. What would be going through Ishigami's head right now? Gee whiz. I wouldn't be able to think. Or rather, I'd be thinking too much. My brain would just be... Zzz. My heart would just be pounding like crazy for a long while, as if I'd had a coffee. Doesn't take much coffee to make my heart feel like it's something going wrong, which is why I don't really drink it much. Anyway. And of course he'd want to give her space because, you know, it would be really awkward to like push on that at the moment. So just trying to wander around the festival, trying to be completely nonchalant about it. Especially when there was a reasonably large group of people in there who saw what happened. I love this ending and the relationships between all of the people. Oh. The final day. Everyone? That darn tabletop game club. Whew. You know what I'm really liking? I'm enjoying seeing more different characters now. I mean, I certainly think that the first, season, it was worth, really focusing on the council. But I'm really enjoying that, now through season 3, we've been getting to explore more and more of these side characters. They're getting bigger parts. We're seeing a bit more of them. There's a bit more development to them. In this case, we've met some of them before. This episode we had Chika's little sister, Moeha, and who is also quite twisted. But seeing her again was pretty fun. Both with her interaction with Chika, the humor with Shirogane, and the revelation that he's actually quite skilled at juggling, surprisingly. But again, that's presumably because that's a skill that would have taken him a long time to develop, but he's done the work and has the skill. So, yeah, now it's just a thing that he's done and is, quite effective at, because he went through that whole process of going from complete incompetence, working hard, and developing it. That's a really cool thing. It's a cool thing to know, cool thing to apply, honestly. And I forgot I've still got these on. But yeah, her interactions with Shinomiya afterwards as well was pretty funny. Shinomiya sort of torn between, obvious jealousy at a rival, but also can't help discussing, a shared passion for their particular love interest. And we also got to see another couple of characters. I think there was another friend of Chika's from the board game club. I think that must be her name in the title. Makihara Kozue. It sounds like the tabletop gaming club is pretty interesting, considering that Chika is a member. That is maybe unsurprising that her friends would also be a little bit like that. That's fun, to actually see that character sort of up close. And I can't remember, at the end, those girls, were they the ones who were part of like the media club, or the ones who were doing the interviewing before? I forget, but anyway, as I've been saying, it's fun just having these other characters showing up. The haunted house was a great idea. They managed to have some props built at the start so that you got that, get to walk around a sort of dark and scary area with, scary props and all that sort of thing, get put into the right mood, and then in a great sort of cost-saving measure, coming up with an audio portion was a really inspired idea. And that led to, the whole scene showing how it was recorded and how poor, getting taken advantage of by Chica and her friend. So, and I always like seeing, become more included. I mean, in this side it was a little, the reaction was a little one-sided, but better that she's getting, I don't feel like it was malicious in the way that, some people might really just hate her. And, in this case it was, sort of some teasing, but, just from the perspective of Chica and her friends, that's kind of just how they are. But although unfortunately that also resulted in her having to change how the haunted house worked by forcing people into separate groups, because the other two, Tsubasa and Nagisa, both managed to ruin it for everyone else. Poor Ishigami. But we can move along from that to Ishigami actually. Yeah, I can really feel his thoughts and emotions through that part. First, feeling like his initial plan was kind of blocked. It, like, not completely. I mean, it's good. At least they both went to the same thing, and got to talk about it afterwards and still hang out. And she was, still pretty okay with just hanging out with him. In his mind, of course, he had all of these thoughts, I guess, like going back and forth from, what do I do? I've got limited time. All those sorts of things that would be going on. He ended up, again, managing to draw that courage out from somewhere and just pushed ahead. It's such a bizarre feeling where, like, I guess your adrenaline is so high and then you're vacillating rapidly between complete fear and bizarre courage, and your brain is not working fully, but just having to be like, no, I'm just gonna go for it. Tsubame looked like she was just flustered. She didn't expect it. I'm not sure how to read that necessarily, but it didn't seem like she was thinking, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Still probably unexpected, but she didn't seem horrified, which, that's a good thing. So yeah, very nervous place for Ishigami to be now, but good on him. But finally, that does leave some stuff with Shirogane, who is, having witnessed that, had some interesting discussion there, though, Shirogane and Fujiwara, as they were, you can see this side of, like, Fujiwara. She's, like, very openly antagonistic, particularly towards Ishigami, but you can tell that she's somewhere in there, like, if it really comes down to it, she does care for him the way that she cares for the rest of the council and her friends. She'll, outrageously tease them, but, if it really comes down to it, then she's still a friend. But yeah, from, laughing just uproariously at the idea of his confession, to eventually, saying that she actually hopes for his sake that it goes right. It was just a really nice little character moment for them. Now with 3 episodes left, there's still a whole bunch going to be happening. I'm assuming that the rest of this is going to be... I don't want to look too closely at the titles or the pictures, so I won't. But surely the Culture Festival is going to take up the rest of this arc, the rest of this season. 3 episodes to go. I'm excited. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up this one for now, and as soon as I can manage, get on to the next ones. Tell me what you thought about this episode in the comments. If you like this reaction, then give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. And always, take care, and I'll see you next time.